Hi, I'm Patricia Davis Brown, owner of Patricia Davis Brown Designs. I'm a licensed interior designer specializing in whole house design, kitchen and bath design, as well as lighting design. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of a layered lighting design for the kitchen at the Lighting Experience Center by Ripple Associates in Ultimate Springs, Florida. All right, first we're going to talk about the three different layers to the kitchen lighting: the general lighting, the task lighting, and the ambient lighting. The beauty of a well-lit kitchen is that it's lit perfectly, but you don't see it, unless of course it's the decorative lighting fixtures. The first zone we're going to talk about is the general lighting and how to properly light that. So first I want to show you that the lights that we have on here and here are down lights, and they have a beam spread coming out. So the effect of that is what we see here. There's kind of a puddle of light on the face of the cabinet. Sometimes, depending on the intensity of the beam spread and the positioning of it, you may even get a bright scallop, which is undesirable. We don't want that. So this is how we take care of that. This middle light here is a wall washer. Let's turn that on, and you can see that it evenly lights from top to bottom that cabinet, which is much more beautiful. So we would eliminate the puddle effects. So I would suggest for the general pathways to go with the wall washer. Also, you don't want to overlight the general pathways. They're basically lit so you can navigate safely throughout the space, right? It's the task areas where we want to up the candle power, the lumens, because that's where the tasks are being performed. Another layer that I want to get into before I get into the task is going to be the under cabinet lighting. You don't want to use, in my opinion, those puck lights. The puck lights just throw puddles of light across the backsplash and down onto the counter. Again, we want even illumination. So by using an LED strip lighting, we're able to do that, and we're able to light this backsplash completely evenly. Okay, now we're going to talk about how to light under a wall cabinet, and also we're going to discuss an interior, how you light an interior wall cabinet. I know we don't have glass doors, but I do want to touch on that. So what we're looking at here, a channel, I like to use this particular fixture because it also has a lens, right? It diffuses the lighting evenly, no little hot spots. I like to bring it as far forward as I can because it's going to still get the lighting at the backsplash, but then it's also going to throw light out this way, and then we also have our wall washer, so we're getting plenty of light on the counter. And then we have the even illumination, and I can get these full length. This has a 3000 Kelvin temperature. Depending on the backsplash material and the colors that are being used here, would determine if you wanted a 3000 K, which is going to gray out brighter colors, which we wouldn't want. Here is, this happens to be a 2700, so it's a much warmer light. Now this, you can see the shape of this. I actually use these in the interior cabinet lighting because I'm able to place them in there if this was a glass cabinet and run this vertically, lighting each shelf evenly, and it's throwing the light all within the cabinet. Lighting a kitchen island is very important. It's where a lot of the activities, the task activities, take place. So our candle power, our lumens need to be brought up. How much lighting is hitting the surface? The lighting is very mathematical, so it can be measured. The island that we're looking at here is not exactly lit the way I would light it because you can see it. It's dark here in the corners. You can see the round light, and this particular lighting lab was doing things like lighting this as a focal point. That wouldn't be our intent. So I'm going to move this out of the way. As I'm talking about the beam spreads, they become very important here because we can really theatrically light this beautiful stone. And how we do that is the placement, evenly placed lighting over the countertop We crisscross an MR16 LED or an MR16 halogen. We crisscross it 6 inches for the beam spreads to cross 6 inches above the counter, right? That way we don't get these circular patterns that you see here. So if we do that and we have our spacing correct, evenly across, then you will end up getting a perfectly lit, mathematically lit island. Having the control over that lighting is very important, so we'd want to have a dimmer. When I say theatrically light a beautiful stone, we can pop that up and really showcase it theatrically. Or we can give the user the ability to have the light levels that that particular user needs at any given time. And then of course, all these different layers play in together because we've given the user control. We have 3 different zones of light, all operated on different dimming switches. And so now they're in control of their lighting. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on all our layers so that you can see the beautiful result. Now you can see all the different layers and have control over them.